One of the most exciting events related to colors happened in December 2025. Do you know what event I'm talking about? Pantone Institute announced the trending color of 2025, Mocha Mousse. In this video, I'm going to share with you ideas for color combinations with Mocha Mousse for your outfits, and I will suggest what color seasons will look best in Mocha Mousse from the perspective of seasonal color analysis. I even attended the official webinar with Pantone Institute. It was really interesting because in the past years I would have found out about a color of the year from the internet and I would be like, oh, so this is the color of the year, nice. But this time, because I attended the webinar, I also understand why this color is so impactful, and I'm also going to share this insight with you. In the webinar, Pantone presented ideas on how to use Mocha Mousse in fashion, beauty, home interiors and design. They also talked about how they choose the color of the year and what factors influenced their decision this year. They shared insight on trends and what behaviors we can expect from customers in 2025. Before we move on to color combinations with Mocha Mousse, have you ever wondered how fashion trends are decided and how someone gets to choose what color everyone should be wearing now? The idea of some fashion guru announcing what is trendy is a misconception of how trends work. Pantone Institute is a trend agency. As other agencies, they observe emerging trends in their early stages, and by analyzing all data they have, consumer behaviors, sales, the socio-economic factors, and many others, they predict what trends have a chance to expand and dominate the mass market. So in simple terms, fashion trends aren't created for us to follow. They are identified based on our choices. Pantone Institute focuses specifically on color trends, and they help businesses develop products in colors that will attract the most attention and that will evoke the feeling that consumers are looking for the most, meaning they have the highest chances to sell. If we look at Pantone's website, we can see that they offer color consulting services, color trend forecasting, brand color development. They also release to the public news about colors and fragments of their color reports. Now, finally, let's move on to the trending color of 2025. Mocha Mousse is a warm, soft, medium dark brown. Pantone Institute describes Mocha Mousse as a color that represents comfort and everyday pleasures. Mocha Mousse is supposed to change perception of brown as a basic, boring color to a sophisticated and unpretentious classic. It's a symbol of connecting to nature, but also is indulgent and evokes subtle elegance. The choice of Mocha Mousse is also meaningful because it breaks the cycle of massive and abrupt changes that we could see in past years. For example, in 2020, the trending color was classic blue that symbolized stability. Due to worldwide events, in 2021, we had completely different colors, and something worth noting is that it was the first time in the history of Pantone when they announced two colors of the year. Mocha Mousse is not a revolution in trends. It's an expansion and deepening of the color of last year, peach fuzz. These two colors aren't contrasting in any way. Mocha Mousse evolved from peach fuzz, which symbolizes the fact that consumers look for the feeling of balance and harmony rather than a revolution. What exactly do consumers look for this year? According to Pantone Institute, they look for harmony, balance, and inner peace, as well as enjoying every moment of their everyday life. They want to slow down and connect with nature. Since consumers have become more aware and responsible for the world around them, around us, we will see trend cycles elongate. And I really hope this will happen because as a society we have reached a level of overconsumption that is leading to self-destruction, and the fashion industry is a big culprit of that. For fashion and design, Pantone suggests Mocha Mousse as a neutral color used instead of black, as an elevated statement piece in an outfit, or as a background for metallic shades. Feelings that Mocha Mousse can evoke in fashion, interior design and other designs are natural, approachable and authentic, contemporary glamour, simple, modern and smart, artful, harmonious and balanced, sophisticated, understated elegance and classic, effortless elegance, quiet chic, cozy and comfortable, or sensual and indulgent. As a soft and warm color, Mocha Mousse can be used as a neutral color and will suit the most those people who in color analysis represent the soft autumn season. I also see it as a great color for dark autumns, but styled in a very different way. Soft autumns are extremely flattered by monochromatic combinations, in this case all neutral shades of brown and beige. I've also added the most flattering jewelry color for soft autumn, that is gold. By the way, Pantone Institute featured Mocha Mousse and gold as a combination that evokes luxury and elegance. Neutral color plus accent color. I used burgundy because I think that it's a beautiful color combination with soft browns, but you can choose any accent color from your color palette. Neighboring hues. For brown it will be colors such as red, orange and olive green. These color combinations look soft and bring harmony. That is one of the biggest concepts related to Mocha Mousse. If you are a soft autumn, you can wear Mocha Mousse on a big surface, for example as a coat, as a dress or suit, and use it as a neutral basic color in your outfits. Another season that will be flattered by Mocha Mousse is dark autumn. You can use Mocha Mousse as your neutral color, however in this case we will pick more contrasting and intense color combinations. Neutral colors shouldn't take up too much space in your outfits, so you can use Mocha Mousse as something far from your face, as trousers, combined with a blouse in an intense color, or you can use neutral colors only in accessories such as bag, shoes, belt, gloves, or a hat with your colorful clothes. You can use two neutral colors, brown and beige, to add more contrast by juxtaposing light and dark colors in your outfit. But if you use two neutral colors, add another accent color for even more contrast. Dark neutral colors combined together, but for dark autumn some accent, at least nail polish or a bold lipstick, will be necessary. Opposite hues on the color wheel, brown with purple or brown with teal. Color combinations of Mocha Mousse for dark autumn are my favorites because they look very rich and elegant. Let me know in the comments which color combinations from this video you like the most. Warm autumn is another season that is flattered by brown, but as the brightest autumnal season, I wouldn't choose this shade of brown as your best neutral color. It's too muted for your complexion, so avoid buying dresses or coats in this color. Your shades of brown would be warmer and brighter than Mocha Mousse. If you want to use Mocha Mousse in your outfits, it's best to use this color in moderation, for example in accessories such as bags, gloves, shoes, belts and so on. In general, if you like a color that doesn't really flatter you, it's safe to use it in accessories. You can't create color combinations for warm autumn where Mocha Mousse would be a centerpiece. It will work more as an addition to color combinations that flatter you already, added as an accessory to your monochromatic outfits, as long as they are not all neutral colors, neutral color plus accent color, and neighboring hues on the color wheel. A season that can beautifully incorporate Mocha Mousse into their outfits is soft summer by association with soft autumn, because these two seasons share some colors in their color palettes. Soft summers are flattered by cooler and lighter colors, so in your case it's best to use Mocha Mousse in moderation, either in accessories or in pieces of clothing far from your face, such as trousers and skirts. Mocha Mousse and soft pastel pink is a beautiful combination for soft summers. It's also one of the color combinations especially featured by Pantone. I also added rose gold, that is one of the most flattering jewelry colors for soft summers, and in my opinion it looks just beautiful with both pastel pink and Mocha Mousse. Dark winter. By association with dark autumn, they share some colors in their color palettes, however Mocha Mousse should be used in small amounts as an addition to cooler and more intense colors that flatter dark winters. Color combinations with Mocha Mousse for dark winters are very rich and regent-like. Combination of white and Mocha Mousse was also featured by Pantone because white emphasizes the lightweight feeling of Mocha Mousse. Even the word mousse suggests airiness of this color. In the case of dark winter, add also a bright color to this mix. Dark neutral plus Mocha Mousse, I chose stormy blue. Please note the combination of Mocha Mousse and tarnished silver, that is one of the most flattering jewelry colors for dark winter. Mocha Mousse and teal, that also looks beautiful. I also really like the combination of Mocha Mousse, graphite and black. Since Mocha Mousse is a warm color, it should also suit springs, right? Because springs are also warm seasons. Well, in reality, springs are flattered by bright and light colors, and this shade of brown is too soft for your complexion. For bright spring, you can create beautiful, vibrant candy colors combinations with neighboring hues, neutral color plus bright colors, and opposite hues on the color wheel. It's more difficult to create color combinations with Mocha Mousse for two other springs, warm spring and bright spring, as this soft shade of brown clashes with bright colors that flatter spring seasons. But it still can be used in small amounts as an addition to your usual color combinations. For warm spring it will be neighboring hues, neutral color plus bright color, and complementary colors. And for bright spring it will be neutral with bright color or complementary colors. We have 4 color seasons left, and they are cool seasons. It will be difficult to create flattering color combinations for these seasons with Mocha Mousse, as brown clashes with their cool coloring, but let's see what we can do. The one thing I'm sure of, I would use them in very small amounts, only in accessories. For cool summer, I would explore the combination featured by Pantone, Mocha Mousse and pink, but you can do the same with other colors, for example, blue or purple. You can also test combination of neutral and accent colors. We have a few more options for light summer because we can create pastel color palettes that include warmer colors. We have already seen combinations of Mocha Mousse with pastel pinks. This time we can try a candy color. You can also wear neutral colors with an accent color or complementary colors. Now we have 2 winter seasons left, and when I was preparing color palettes for this video, this was a challenge. I wasn't sure if I can create any satisfying color combination, because brown doesn't go well with winters and it's in a complete opposition to their features. I don't think that brown can bring anything exciting to cool winter outfits. My conclusion is that these color combinations look great on their own and they don't need the addition of brown. However, if you want to include this trending color in your outfits, here are ideas on how you can do it. With all winter seasons, if you can't think of anything else, you can always try a combination of Mocha Mousse and white, because white really flatters all winters. It's similar for bright winters. Cool and bright winters simply don't need the addition of brown in their outfits. I created a color combination with Mocha Mousse to show you what it could look like, but to be honest, I'm not impressed. Pantone Institute itself proposed color combinations that evoke the moods and feelings that customers are seeking the most. Mocha Mousse and gold gives a rich, sensual and indulgent feeling. Mocha Mousse and white evokes airiness and lightweight feeling. Mocha Mousse and pink, I don't even remember if there was any explanation for this color combination, but it surely looks very pretty, and I like the combination of Mocha Mousse with both, either pastel or brighter pink. On top of that, Pantone also proposed 5 color palettes that can be used in fashion, interiors and design. Relaxed Elegance is a monochromatic palette built of shades of brown and beige. In color analysis, soft autumns can apply this complete palette in their outfits. Floral Pathways is a calm, natural palette that was suggested for wellness and beauty products. I think this is my favorite color palette presented by Pantone this year. In outfits, it will look great on soft autumns and soft summers, but it will depend on the balance between colors. Soft summers would focus on pink and blue and use warmer colors just as an addition, and they would also have to remove olive green from this combination. Uniquely Balanced is another palette that shows that you can use shades of brown even in colorful and bright color combinations. As for outfit inspiration, it's great for bright spring and bright winter, but it would depend on proportions between colors. Bright winter can apply this palette using a majority of cool colors, and bright spring, warm colors. Deliciousness. The name perfectly describes this palette. When I look at it, I imagine confections, especially pralines or macarons. I can't link this palette directly to any color season because it contains colors from different groups, but I would say that it would be great to explore by dark winters and dark autumns, maybe even warm autumns, but you would have to remove the 2 coolest shades of pink. Subtle Contrast was my least favorite color palette with Mocha Mousse, maybe because I'm not a fan of these colors in general, especially in this combination, or maybe because it's clearly designed for products dedicated to men. I can imagine a car, a watch, or cosmetics for men, and kind of boring. But when I started looking for photos for this presentation, I could actually see that this palette can work, and I would suggest it especially for soft summers. Let me know in the comments how you feel about Mocha Mousse. Have you developed a liking for soft browns in 2024? Are you going to use this color for your outfits and interiors? Or maybe you are disappointed with the choice of this color? It's a game I like playing with myself. As a person who works in fashion, I'm aware of how trends emerge and develop, so I like observing what people choose to wear or how my own preferences change. And then when the right time comes, I can see if something that I had noticed became a trend or not. For example, last year I spotted the trend of peach and coral shades very early. I was obsessed with those colors in 2023. I got a few items for myself and as gifts for others. I was spotting this color around me all the time, and I knew it would be a massive trend. And then when Peach Fuzz became the color of 2024, when it was announced, I was already long bored with it. It's typical for early followers who hop on a trend early, and then when it reaches the mass market, they are already bored with it and jump on a new emerging trend. And all of us, in some situations, we are early followers or even trendsetters, and in some others, we join trends very, very late. With Mocha Mousse, I got strangely attracted to soft browns in the second half of 2024. Strangely, because normally I don't even like brown, but I found some color combinations particularly pleasing, and that was soft brown with gold or bronze metallic shades, soft brown with pink or with white, and those were exactly the color combinations featured by Pantone for 2025. But I can't say that I sensed this trend. I liked those color combinations, but I didn't give it too much thought, and this year I didn't have any predictions for what a trending color for 2025 would be. I don't think that I will use Mocha Mousse in my outfits. I stick firmly to my cool winter color palette. I wear a lot of blue and purple. If Mocha Mousse brought something interesting to my outfits, then I would probably consider, but I'm not amazed by the combination of the colors that I already wear with brown, so I'm not going to buy anything in this color just for the sake of it. I will probably use this color in tableware, because I always like different color combinations with brown on the table, especially that it makes food look super appetizing, especially desserts with chocolate, cream and berries. If you have no idea whatsoever what colors for clothing and makeup suit you, and you would like to find out to be able to curate a flattering wardrobe with fewer items, where clothes are easy to combine and you don't have to think of what to wear and what to combine it with, you should consider a professional color analysis. To find out more about professional color analysis, how it works and what you can expect from it, watch this video. Thank you for watching, Happy New Year, and I will see you next time.